Telangana, Minister Eatala Rajender has now resigned from the Telangana Assembly and also from the TRS. Now, there has been speculation that he could perhaps now join the BJP. He did meet senior leadership of the BJP in the national capital earlier. Aneri is joining me on the phone line for more on this. Now, Aneri, good morning. In fact, Aneri is joining us live for more on this. Aneri, this is perhaps going to be a big dent for the Telangana Rashtriya Samiti, because Eatala Rajender was part of, the people who actually formed the party. He's held the finance portfolio earlier, now the health portfolio, and now there is speculation that he could perhaps jump ship to the BJP after, of course, he was forced to resign over land grab allegations.
Nupur, now this comes as a big setback for the TRS, but earlier we had seen Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao announcing and also ordering a probe against Eatala Rajender over a land grabbing issue. Since last 2 months, we have been seeing a lot of developments in regard with this, and also now we see that few days back, Eatala Rajender had met JP Nadda in New Delhi.
I'm going to have to interrupt you there, Aneri. I apologize for that. Joining me on the phone line right now is Mr. Krishna Sagar Rao. He's the BJP spokesperson. Good morning, Mr. Rao. Thank you very much for speaking to us on Republic TV. First of all, are all these rumors of the fact that Mr. Rajender could now be joining the BJP true?
Yes, it is a big possibility now that he has resigned to the party membership of TRS and also the position of MLA. There is a big possibility that either today, tomorrow, or day after, Eatala Rajender, the former health minister, will join Bharatiya Janata Party.
Now, Mr. Rao, the fact is that Eatala Rajender was forced to quit as the health minister of Telangana. Afterward, there were allegations of land grab against him. Now, at the end of the day, he's a person who's been, there is alleged corruption. Would the BJP still want to associate themselves with him? That's a question that the TRS is asking. In fact, he spoke to their senior leadership earlier and they asked this question.
Eatala Rajender is a man who was in the separate Telangana statehood movement, and he's about 7 years as a health minister and the revenue minister, finance minister, and so far his entire record is blemish-free. It is very recently, about a month back, which is a vengeful attack on him, that there are allegations. And let me tell you that these are political allegations and nothing has been proven in the courts. There are no charge sheets so far in the courts. So as long as there is nothing proven against him, the political allegations cannot be considered as a blemish. So Bharatiya Janata Party welcomes any leader who would want to work with us under the framework of our party, under the leadership of Narendra Modi, and with the ideological sync, if they can come with no conditions, we welcome them. And this is the man who's clean so far.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah. See, Eatala Rajender is blemish-free and his entire record is clean. So we don't have any issues with he wanting to join us. And if at all there are any cases which will progress, that is on his personal front and he has to manage his cases himself. Nobody gives any insurance or assurance against the cases which are there, and mostly the cases which now the government is framing against him because he's become a rebel are purely civil in nature, and we leave it to Eatala Rajender to handle that cases.
Absolutely, Mr. Rao. That's a fair point. When it comes up in a court of law, it needs to be proven prove these allegations. Now, Mr. Rao, however, he will actually be, he is a mass leader. He's someone who was part of the TRS, when it was originally formed. He was also part of the movement for separate statehood to Telangana. So in that sense, do you think that he will bring a lot of political weight to you? He will perhaps help the BJP build in Telangana?
See, the very reason that he has chosen BJP instead of Congress, which is the primary opposition in Telangana state as per the numbers, exhibits the fact that Bharatiya Janata Party is a clear alternative to TRS. So it is not the individuals who bring any great advantage to the party. It is the party system, it is the party programs, it is the party's positioning in the electoral ecosystem in the state, which today establishes BJP as a force to reckon with. That is why he has chosen us to come. And mind you, you have to understand that this man comes from an extreme left background, and he has traveled the entire spectrum to come and join us. So it goes to show how strong BJP is rising in Telangana. And certainly his joining the party will add a kind of a strength at the constituency level and pan-Telangana level. And we look forward for working with him once he enters the party formally.
Right. Mr. Rao, appreciate your speaking to us on Republic TV. Thank you very much for speaking to us.